Ralph Lauren Corporation is a publicly traded, United States-based holding company headquartered in New York, NY. The company, through its subsidiaries, designs, markets and sells high-end men's, women's and children's apparel, accessories, fragrances and home furnishings to customers worldwide. Ralph Lauren Corporation began with the 1967 founding of the Polo Ralph Lauren Company by American designer Ralph Lauren. History. The origins of the RL Corporation lay with launch of men's ties, Polo Ralph Lauren in 1967. Born in 1939 as Ralph Lifshitz in the Bronx, New York, to Ashkenazi Jewish parents from Eastern Europe, Ralph Lauren pursued a career in menswear and had gained background working for Daytree and Reiser. He received a $50,000 loan to realize his vision for men's ties. By 1969, he had a boutique store within the Manhattan department store Bloomingdale's. Around that same time, he released a line of suits for women that were tailored in a classic men's style. And this was when the first polo emblem was seen. The logo was on the cuff of the women's suit. In 1971, Polo Ralph Lauren launched its first women's collection of apparel and the first standalone store was opened in Beverly Hills, California. The company entered the European market, and went international, in 1981 with the opening of a store on New Bond Street in the West End of London, England. The Polo Sport line was introduced in 1993. In 1997, the company went public on the New York Stock Exchange. By now, the company was structured to operate as an umbrella for its brands and other ventures and would be named the Ralph Lauren Corporation by the early 21st century. It was originally named Polo Ralph Lauren Corporation, but in subsequent years the Polo in the name was dropped to reflect the company's presence in other concepts beyond the Polo line. The original Polo line remained as the flagship brand of the company. Ralph Lauren Corporation also manages several other brands, including Ralph Lauren Black Label, Ralph Lauren Purple Label, Ralph Lauren Blue Label, Lauren Ralph Lauren, Club Monaco, and Chaps. The company's official website, and online shop, was launched in 2000 as polo.com by RL Media. A more youthful line Euro Rugby Ralph Lauren Euro was introduced in 2004. On June 10, 2005, Polo Ralph Lauren Corporation reported a drop in its fiscal fourth quarter profit, despite higher revenue. By 2007, Ralph Lauren had over 35 boutiques in the United States and other international locations in London, Milan, Tokyo, and Moscow. Also in that year, Ralph Lauren Corporation acquired the NBC share of RL Media and the website was relaunched as ralphlauren.com. By then, company revenue reached $4.2 billion. In 2010, a Ralph Lauren store opened in Paris. As of September 2013, the organization has announced changing of its leadership team and the creation of the Office of the Chairman, which will be led by Ralph Lauren. On September 19, 2013, the company announced that Jacqueline L. Nemerov will replace Roger N. Farrar as the President and Chief Operations Officer. In February 2014, Denise Incandela, former president of Saks Fifth Avenue Direct, joined Ralph Lauren Corporation as President of Global Digital and Global E-Commerce. In February 2014, Bala copyright Rai Herman joined Ralph Lauren Corporation as the lead in the luxury division. Wayne Machner, President and Chief Operating Officer of Ralph left the company. Brands: Ralph Lauren Corporation produces clothing, accessories, footwear, fragrances, and furniture all marketed under its portfolio of various brands. Men's brands: Polo Ralph Lauren, Black Label, Purple Label, Lauren Ralph Lauren, RLX, RRL, Denim and Supply. And there is also Big and Tall, golf sportswear, and tennis sportswear. Women's brands: Collection, Black Label, Blue Label, RLX, Lauren Ralph Lauren, Denim and Supply. And there is also golf and tennis sportswear. Ralph Lauren children's wear, Baby Ralph Lauren, Ralph Lauren home, bedding and bath textiles and other home accessories. Ralph Lauren paints, home interior paints and paint accessories. Denim and Supply. Subsidiary fashion brands of Ralph Lauren Corporation: Club Monaco, Chaps, American Living, Retired Lines, Polo Sport, Polo Denim, Ralph Lauren Jeans Company. Blue Label, Rugby Ralph Lauren, licenses. To gain better control of the various brands Ralph Lauren has bought back in recent years many licenses granted in previous years. The company claims that all Ralph Lauren products, whether in-house produced or licensed, have been designed by Mr. Lauren and or his design staff. In 2005, Impact 21 was the Ralph Lauren ready-to-wear license holder in Japan with retail value of $240 million. As of 2009, product licensing partners for the U.S. market include L'Oreal, Peerless, Incorporated, Warnaco Group, Hans Brands and L'Exotica Group. All of the home products in the various Ralph Lauren lines are produced by licensing partners. Internationally, entire regions have been provided with the right to sell Ralph Lauren merchandise and operate branded stores: Australia, New Zealand, Central America, Korea and Hong Kong/Southeast Asia. All domestic Ralph Lauren stores are operated by Ralph Lauren. Internationally, some RL stores are operated by Ralph Lauren, about 90 are operated by licensing partners. Stores. As of April 2010, the Ralph Lauren Corporation operated a total of 179 full-price stores, 171 factory stores, and 281 concessions-based shop-within-shops, a total of 631 locations worldwide. A figure reflects retail operations for all of the company's brands across various locations throughout the Americas, Europe, Asia, and Oceania. Ralph Lauren operates its representative flagship stores in New York City on Madison Avenue, for menswear in the former Rhinelander Mansion, and for womenswear and home in another structure, across the street, which opened in 2011. The company also manages flagships, for retailing Ralph Lauren collections, in Chicago, Greenwich, London, Milan, Tokyo, Moscow, and Paris. Sports sponsorships. Wimbledon. In 2006, Polo Ralph Lauren became the first official outfitter of Wimbledon, redesigning the outfits for ball boys and girls, line and court judges. The Wimbledon logo was adapted for this purpose. Ralph Lauren's polo brand and style was used and a range of clothing for men and women was launched on June 26. USTA. In 2005, Polo Ralph Lauren and the USTA signed a 4-year partnership, making Polo the official apparel sponsor of the US Open throughout 2008. All ball boys and girls, and on-court officials, were dressed in specially designed Ralph Lauren apparel. Golf. The company also sponsors U.S. professional golfers Webb Simpson, Tom Watson, Jonathan Bird, Davis Love III and Luke Donald, as well as LPGA golfer Morgan Pressel. U.S. Olympic Team. In April 2008, Polo Ralph Lauren won the U.S. Olympic contract to outfit the 2008 U.S. Olympic team. Roots Canada Limited announced its end as the official clothing supplier to the U.S. Olympic team on April 7, 2008. In July 2009, it was announced Ralph Lauren would continue its partnership with the U.S. Olympic team for the 2010 Winter Olympics and the 2012 Summer Olympics. The 2012 U.S. Olympic team uniforms for the opening ceremony of the London Olympics were designed by Ralph Lauren. The uniforms were manufactured in China, setting off a bipartisan backlash from the United States Congress protesting American manufacturing not being showcased in America's greatest athletes. On July 13, 2012, 6 Democratic U.S. Senators announced they have co-sponsored legislation to require the 2012 U.S. Olympic team to wear American-made uniforms. The co-sponsors of the Team USA Made in America Act of 2012 are, Senators Robert Menendez and Frank R. Lautenberg, both of New Jersey, Bob Casey of Pennsylvania, Sherrod Brown of Ohio and Charles E. Schumer and Kirsten Gillibrand of New York. Controversy. Levi Strauss lawsuit. Levi Strauss & Company filed a lawsuit against Abercrombie & Fitch and the RL Corporation in July 2007 for trademark infringement. It alleged that the separate retailers use Levi's trademarked pocket design of connected arches in the design of some of their respective products. South African Polo trademark issues. The Polo brand sold in South Africa is not affiliated with the Ralph Lauren brand. an independent South African company, trademarked the Polo name and logo in South Africa. Philippa Hamilton photo controversy. In 2009, Ralph Lauren apologized for digitally retouching a photograph of model Philippa Hamilton to make her look thinner. Hamilton also claims that she was fired by Ralph Lauren a few days later. Another model's photo was also digitally retouched, adding to the row of models. Bribes in Argentina to clear prohibited merchandise from customs. In 2012, Ralph Lauren agreed to pay $1.6 million to the DOJ and U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission in order to avoid prosecution under the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act, a U.S. bill that punishes bribery to foreign government agents. Since the case went public in local newspapers, the Argentine tax agency suspended Ralph Lauren's operations in the country, blamed the firm's management board and private customs brokers for the bribery, and asked the U.S. Embassy for evidence and names in order to locally prosecute everyone involved. References: Appelbaum, Michael. Tennis Apparel, Anyone? Brand Week. PA 40. External links. Ralph Lauren official site.